Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. So let me just get right back into it, okay? So, a couple weeks before the wedding, and I had my bachelorette party. And, we were, my friends did the whole bachelorette party. You know, they planned it and things like that. He was supposed to have a bachelor party. They were supposed to go out stripping or something. I don't remember. I asked him about it. He was like, "Oh, his friends didn't have any money or whatever." And they said they would celebrate him becoming a husband and stuff like that later on when they can save up a little bit more money. And I asked him what they did. He was like, "Oh, we just ate pizza and played video games and hung out or whatever and drank." And I'm like, "Okay, that sounds cool." But I got that feeling that he just didn't really, I don't know, like he just didn't really like to hear about my bachelorette party because I actually had one. And I went to a drag show, which was awesome. It was great. I went to this place called Lips, and it was really fun. Like, it was such a fun time. And we had a great time. And every time I talked to him about it, he kind of seemed like he was upset, like, that I got to have it and then he didn't. And, like, it was just, like, little things like that. Like, it kept, like, adding up. But he kept saying he was fine. And so I was just like, okay. But, I mean, like, he used to get mad at little things that I didn't, like, it wasn't in my control. Like, you know, like, little things that I did. Like, my friends gave me a bachelorette party and he didn't get a bachelor party. Like, that's just something that it wasn't my fault. Like, I didn't plan it or whatever. But he kept making me feel like I was getting everything or something like that or whatever. So, anyway, he kept saying he was fine. So I just was like, okay, whatever. Brush it off. So, fast forward a couple of days, I ended up getting like a text from his sister and a missed call from his sister. And I'm like, I tried to call her back, but she didn't answer. And then she's like, then she texted me the next day later. I was like, "Hey, sorry, I'll call you later." I was like, okay. And so she called me and I answered, and she was like, she ended up having to go. Like, she was asking me how I was, and I was like, "I'm fine." And she's like, "How's the wedding?" And I'm planning, and I was like, "It's good." And then she had a newborn baby, so she had to go. She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't talk right now, but I'll call you later," or whatever. Then a day after that, she called me again, but I wasn't able to answer. And I tried calling her back the next day, but she didn't answer. And so I told John about it, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know why she's calling you. That's weird." But we didn't think anything of it. So fast forward to a week before my wedding. So John and I decided that we weren't gonna speak to each other for a whole week until the wedding. We weren't gonna see each other. We weren't gonna call each other. Nothing for a whole week. And so it was really hard because we never really spent so far away from each other. And he was just moved into our place that we live now. So that would be a whole nother video. I'll do this after this video. But yeah. So we go and we're not talking to each other. And I'm just like having fun this week and hanging out with all my friends and talking to all my friends and catching up and doing like so much fun stuff, right? And so my family started flying in that week, and it was really getting close. I was planning my hair, my nails, my makeup, everything like that. And so we didn't really talk. And he was supposed to like kind of keep the place, you know, going well for us or whatever. At that point, we did move in together. I just felt like we can start moving in like a month before our wedding. So like I was like moving little stuff here and there, sleeping over here and there, whatever. But like this week we moved back out, and like we didn't talk. I was in my old room, my old place, and we're just hanging out with all the family members and things like that. Because where I lived, at my parents' house, it was close to the Jericho Terrace, so I was like, might as well stay there. So anyway, the night before our wedding, I was hanging out with some friends. My brother went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and so I had to go pick him up. We ended up picking him up and like going to Buffalo Wild Wings for like a drink or something while we waited for him to like done with my friends or whatever. And we were just hanging out, and all of a sudden I get a text from his sister again. And his sister was like, "Oh, hey." I was like, "Hi." And then she's like, "Oh, I know it's the day before your wedding and stuff like that, but I wanted to know like the information and where it is and all that stuff so me and my mom can come." And I almost lost it, bro. Like I was so pissed off. Oh my God. I came back from Buffalo Wild Wings, and she's right. I'm reading all this because I was driving, so I couldn't read the text when she was there, when she was texting it. So I was just like, I didn't answer her, and I was so pissed when I was reading it. My friends are like, "What's going on?" I'm like, this bitch wants to come to my fucking wedding after not saying nothing to me, after saying that I ruined the family and all of this shit. She wants to come to my wedding. I was like livid, bro. I was so pissed off. I ended up breaking the week silence by one day. I had to call John. I was like, "John, I know we're not supposed to talk to each other today, and blah, blah, blah." He's like, "I know, but what's going on?" I'm like, "Dude." And I told him, I'm like, "Your sister texted me, asking me about the information, and if they can, when they can come, if there's a dress requirement or, whatever." I was so pissed off. I was like, "Dude, if your mom shows up to my fucking wedding, I am going to fuck her up, bro. Fuck her up. And my family's gonna fuck her up, and she's just gonna be fucking, like, jumped, bro." Like, I was like, I'm gonna fuck her up. Like, she's not invited to a wedding. She had nothing. We invited her. I don't know if I told you this, but we also invited her to the engagement party as well, to try to do like an olive branch. She don't want to say no shit to us. She don't want to say nothing, absolutely nothing. We literally invited her and his sister. They didn't want to say anything except the sister. His sister said afterwards that she was too pregnant to come. Whatever. At least she tried to give us an excuse. His mom said absolutely nothing to us. Didn't even acknowledge anything. And I was just like, now she wants to come to this fucking wedding, bro. No, she can go suck a dick and kick rocks. And I was so pissed off. Like I was like, dude. He's like, "Okay, Vanessa, I know you're mad. I'm gonna handle it. And I'm just thinking like, he better handle it, because I am not afraid to go and fuck a bitch up in my wedding dress. Like, I'm not afraid, because I know my parents will have my back. I know my mom, my grandma, my aunt, my cousin, they will all have my back, bro." And so I was just telling him, "You better handle it." Like, I was screaming. Like, I was so mad. My friends are like, "Calm down, Vanessa, calm down. It's okay." I was just like, "Dude, she better not show up." They're like, "Okay, let's take your mind off of it," or whatever. But yeah, guys, that's crazy how this wretched bitch had the audacity to fucking ask, bro. Ask to come to my fucking wedding. And not even out of her own damn mouth, bro. She made her fucking daughter ask. Like, what type of bitch shit is that? Yo, that still gets me pissed off. But anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell button down below. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye.